Okay, friends, we're starting a new series on Chanukah, the teachings of Rav Shlomo Carlebach on Chanukah from the beautiful Sefer Lev Hashamayim that Rav Shmuel Zivvun put out. And as we'll see, the Torahs are, of course, super relevant for Chanukah, and it's really going to get us in the mood, psyched up for Chanukah. But it's not just about Chanukah. It's really about life. And, of course, we'll try to connect the two, both our personal situations and what Am Yisrael is going through right now. And on that note, of course, may our Torah serve as a protection for all of our brothers and sisters fighting for Am Yisrael down in Gaza and really throughout all of Israel and throughout all the world. Please Hashem, may our Torah shine light and protect them. All right. Let's do the first keta of Rav Shlomo on Chodesh KISLEV, the month we've just jumped into. Chanukah ha'or shemofia basof. Chanukah, the light which comes at the end. Chanukah hu chag hayachid shechal besof hachodesh. Chanukah is the only holiday which comes at the end of the month. What do we mean by that? Well, let's just go through it. Rosh Hashanah, chal b'tchilat hachodesh. Rosh Hashanah, of course, comes at the beginning of the month, right? The first day of the year. Shvuot b'shishi lachodesh. Shavuos, the 6th of the month. Yom Kippur ba'asiri. Yom Kippur on the 10th. Purim ba'arba'asar lachodesh. Purim on the 14th. Pesach v'Sukkot b'chamisha asar lachodesh. Pesach and Sukkot on the 15th of the month. Aval Chanukah matchil mamash likrat sof hachodesh. Chanukah comes mamish at the end of the month. Be-25 BeKislev, the 25th of Kislev, Keshalvana krova litkasot. The moon is almost covered. It's almost disappeared. That's exactly when Chanukah falls out. By the way, I was thinking about how Yom Yerushalayim also falls out at the end of the month, the 28th of ER. And as we'll learn, I think thematically this also aligns with Chanukah. I guess I'll give the spoiler. I just thought about this, that there too we were in the greatest time of Chashecha, right before the 6-Day War. We, the Jewish people, we felt like we were going to get another Holocaust. And God saved us, Baruch Hashem, and we had the greatest salvation from the greatest challenge. Sprouted forth the greatest salvation, all the areas that we conquered in Eretz Yisrael after the 6-Day War. So, worth noting that parenthetically, although Rav Shlomo did not put that in the Sefer. So, in any case, Chanukah ish od davar miyuchad. So, Chanukah is at the end of the month, and what else can we learn about Chanukah? Ikar hachag hu balayla, badlakat nerot. The mitzvah itself, the main mitzvah, is lighting candles at night, right? There's not much we do during the day of Chanukah. It's interesting. Okay, maybe you'll have a sufganiyah. We do say Hallel, but the mitzvah which really sticks out is lighting candles, and that happens at night. And that is actually unique, as Rav Shlomo points out. Pesach, Leil Seder Kadosh V'Nishkav, Ava Chutz Me'alayla Rishon Ikar Chag B'Shevat Hayamim. So it's true, on Pesach, the first night is where the mitzvah, the Seder, comes out, but the rest of the holiday is during the day. Gam b'Purim, amnam gam b'layla korim et the Megillah. It's true, at Purim we do read the Megillah at night. Aval ikaru bayom. But the main thing is from the day. The main mitzvah of reading the Megillah and the Mishloach Manot v'Asudah bayom. The other mitzvahs of the day are in the day. Aval b'Chanukah, ikar mitzvah, ikar zechal nes b'laylot. But in Chanukah, the main mitzvah, the main remembrance of the miracle is at night. So again, it happens at the end of the month, and the main mitzvah is at night. Point number 3. The Sefer Yetzirah, the Tatuv, Shebechodesh Kislev, Himlech HaKadosh Baruch Hu Od Samech B'Shena. The Kabbalistic work, Sefer Yetzirah, attributed to Adam Arishon, writes that the letter of this month which characterizes this month is Samech. Vaskula Yashena. And the unique mitzvah, so to speak, the unique inyan of this month is sleep. It's interesting because, before electricity, it gets really dark in this time of the year, especially here in Israel. It's already at 5:15, it's dark. And what did people do when it was dark in the olden days? They would go to sleep. So it was a time of a lot of more sleeping than at earlier times of the year. So Samech and Shena, and sleep. And one more thing about the month of Kislev. Kayadua, 12 chodeshim makbilim l-12 hashvatim. Each month, according to the Kabbalah, has a tribe. And the Arizal writes, Chodesh Kislev or Chodesh shel Shevet Binyamin. This month is the month of Binyamin. Binyaminu sof hashvatim. Binyamin is the end of the tribes, the last tribe born. Hashe'nau b'sof hayom. Sleep is at the end of the day. You see where we're going, my friends? The end of the month, the night, the end of the day, sleep. What? Binyamin, the last tribe. What's the common connection? Shlomo puts it all together. Ma inyan shel Chanukah. What's Chanukah all about? Hayinu mamash basof. We were mamash at the end. Chasrei onim, chasrei tikva. Hopeless. No way out of our plight. Chashechah gemura, total darkness. Right? Choshech, the Gemara says, is the galus of Yavan. When the Jewish people were darkened because of their gzeros. We have to remember, Chanukah came at a time of terrible darkness. At a time when Jewish women, before they got married, had to, chas v'shalom, be taken and raped by the kings of the Greeks. At a time when it was forbidden to learn Torah, to do Brit Milah, and at a time when the Jews themselves, unfortunately, many of them were becoming essentially Greeks, were against Jewish values, were against Torah. The fight of Chanukah was Jew against Jew. And not only was our physical lives endangered by the Gzeros of the Greeks, but our spiritual lives was very much in danger. It could have been the end of Judaism. But we fought, and we won. The pasuk says, "Ani shachavti v'yishana karov l'mita." I went to bed and I went to sleep close to death. Vaz ofia or, and then the light comes. David HaMelech writes, "Hakitzoti ke Hashem yismacheni." Hashem hugged me. Hashem woke me up. Writes Tehillim Gimel, chapter 3, verse 6. Mayot samech. What's a samech? Somech Hashem l'chol neflim v'zokef v'kol glufim. Gemara says that every letter has a certain verse which it's associated with. The verse of Samech is God brings me up, raises me up when I'm down. That's the inyan of the Samech. When you're falling down, God giving you a hug and raising you up. Hasamech agula. Hasamech is a circle. Igul sagur. When you go in a circle and you go the farthest down, suddenly you're already on your way up. Everything switches around. From the darkness comes the light. And this is the principle which Chanukah, which Chodesh KISLEV is trying to teach us, that there are dark times in life on a personal level and on a national level. But dafka, from the darkness comes the light. That's why in Judaism the day starts in the night. Erev Boker. You start Kriyat Shema, as I believe the Marshal writes, with the night. Dafka at night, we need to have a munah that is all for the best. That there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel. And we have to start looking at those dark times in our lives as opportunities for growth. Opportunities to grow. I can tell you on a personal level many times, seen in my own life, that from the darkness came the light. Dafka, the darkness, propelled me to have new ideas about how do I bring more light into my life. I'm sure many of us have experienced this. And this, of course, is true on a national level. Am Yisrael is going through a very dark time. All of us are we experienced maybe the greatest darkness since the Holocaust on October the 7th, on that dark Simchas Torah day. And we're still in the darkness. There's still people dying for Am Yisrael, still families mourning, and I don't mean at all to take away from that pain, not even a little bit. The pain is there, but we also have to recognize that always from the darkness comes the greatest light. We don't exactly know what great light is going to come from this situation, although we see the Ava and the Achva all around us. But we have Amunah. Chanukah comes to teach us that from the darkness comes the light. Bezrat Hashem, may we merit to see great light on a personal and national level very soon. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful teaching of Rav Shlomo Carlebach, and hope you spread it to anyone who's willing to listen. And we can't wait to continuing this series of Rav Shlomo's beautiful teachings on Chodesh KISLEV and on Chanukah and on life. Have a great day. Signing out from somewhere near Hebron in the Israeli army. Hope you have a beautiful, well, it's night here, but soon the light is coming. It's actually 4 a.m. So, Bezrat Hashem, a beautiful day for all of you.